PureGreen Earth-Friendly Performance. Since today is Earth Day, we thought we'd introduce you to something brand new out on the markets here. In fact, recycled oil, engine oil of all things. This is something completely brand new, and somebody has come up with a way to make this happen so that this old crude stuff does not just go back into our earth somehow.
Exactly. They've been trying to do it for years.
Fleischmann with Community Tire Pros and Auto here.
Thank you. Sorry. They've been trying to do this for years. There's been systems where they filtered it, so on and so forth, but now they've actually come up with a way to re-refine it. They've been doing it for a period of time now, fairly successfully. I'm one of those, you gotta prove it to me.
Right, well, yeah, sure.
Okay. We're finally to the point now where OE, which is original equipment, but I didn't have room to print that.
Okay.
OE has approved this oil. In fact, Mercedes is using this factory fill.
That's a big deal.
Absolutely.
Because we get a lot of people that come up with products and say it can do this, can do that, and it's recycled this and not. But to actually have the stamp of approval,
Absolutely.
is important.
If the oil has that on it, whether it's new or re-refined, that tells you that oil is good.
Because I'm sure that other products will start coming out after this one hits the shelf.
Well, this isn't the first one. There's several out there now. This is the one that we're looking at real hard, so I'm pretty enthused about it.
Gotcha.
When you do re-refine, in order to call it re-refine, you've got to use at least 50% of the used oil.
This is pretty cool.
Okay.
So explain to us what these are.
Okay, this is crude oil. This
Okay.
is exactly what it looks like. This is used motor oil. Okay, so here you can see what the difference is between taking the crude oil and actually refining.
So this is the crude oil that they refine. This one right here? And
Yep.
this is
This
the
is the
used motor oil that they
conventional
refine.
base oil, and
Gotcha.
this is the re-refined base oil.
Wow, look at that.
In fact, I brought a sample of both.
Okay.
This is actually crude oil that's been refined.
I'm shocked. I guess I've never really seen that it's been refined. It's clear.
Yep.
And they're able to bring it back right to the original color that you put the oil in whenever you get an oil change.
Well,
that
right.
light yellow color.
This is the PureGreen. So this is the re-refined used motor oil.
So that they're making it work.
Right. Where the color comes from is you understand oil companies have their own recipe, just like when you cook at home or Chef Dad.
Okay.
So they start adding the friction modifiers, the things to make it slippery. And that starts to add the color to the oil.
So now, before this was taking shape, what was happening to the old oil?
The old oil was being used in a lot of cases to heat homes.
Okay.
Okay, which added to our problems. Okay. Or being disposed of. Okay. This way, in order to be called re-refined, they've got to use at least a 50% base of used oil. So every time you buy a quart, half of that is coming back from something that was used before.
What about the performance? Have you read anything about how well it does compared to brand new oil? Because it's been refined, it loses anything.
No, it doesn't lose a thing. In fact, since synthetics are becoming more popular,
Right.
a lot of synthetic is in this base oil. So when it's re-refined, some of that synthetic stays there.
When can people start seeing this on the shelves?
Well,
The PureGreen.
you've probably seen some products on the shelf over the last couple of years. PureGreen you're going to see in our stores in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But in a lot of locations, you're going to see the PureGreen pop up because we believe in supporting our earth.
Well, and they've got that stamp.
Absolutely.
And that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
All right, wonderful. It's called PureGreen Recycled Used Motor Oil. How cool. Very cool. Finally, we're getting moving in the right direction here, especially that's great on this Earth Day.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming in.
And
Yeah.
real briefly, they've got other things people can do. If they're concerned about the earth, let's do that, especially with the heat. Let's do the tire pressure,
Right.
keep that. It's going to
Because you
use
burn more
less
gas.
fuel. Keep those air cleaners clean. The same old basics. They still apply, and they still help us.
Good point. Good point. Thank you, Howard. I appreciate it. Tess, we're moving in the right direction here, I feel. We're cleaning stuff
Recycling
up.
oil, love it.
Recycling oil, that's a big deal. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Well, it was fun.